I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my workbook series, The Knowledge, will help you make changes like you've never made before. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be talking about 5 questions to ask yourself after a breakup. Margaret, when you're going through a breakup, you really want to reevaluate.
Absolutely.
You want to take a look at what happened, why your relationship didn't work, mistakes you made, things that you did well, mistakes your partner made, things they could have done better. You kind of want to look and reassess everything.
Yep.
And it's not easy when you're overwhelmed with anxiety and depression and guilt and sadness.
It's not easy no matter how you look at it. All this grown-up stuff is hard, I've concluded.
But it's important.
Not easy, yes.
But it's really
extremely important.
So Margaret, you did some research today.
I did, and I have found a new website that I like a lot called the Good Men's Project.
Okay.
And it's written and founded by, of course, a number of men, but they also have females who write for them and so forth. And this particular article was published in June of 2021. How's that for up to date?
Mm-hmm.
When a relationship ends, we tend to blame the other party and ourselves. Most of us blame ourselves very well. When a new partner knocks on our door, despite our feelings for them, we carry the ghosts from our previous relationships into this new connection. Okay? The one I hear the most often is, my boyfriend is very upset about cheating because his other girlfriend cheated. Well, you're not his other girlfriend. All right? So we have to process those things so we don't carry them from relationship to relationship. Before embarking on a new relationship, it's a very good idea to analyze, process, and recover from whatever happened with our previous partners. This is not about blaming a partner or ourselves. It's about looking at the realities of what went wrong for us and for them.
Absolutely.
Okay. Question 1, and I think this is the biggest one. Was I emotionally available? That's the biggest question. And what is the biggest barrier these days to being emotionally available? I submit it is the cell phone. All right?
It certainly can be.
It certainly can be. It certainly doesn't have to be, but it certainly can be. Emotional availability is about sharing yourself with someone over time to develop that connection in an authentic way. Being emotional available means being reachable. You have to be able to talk to the person and feel like you reach them. It's both the ability to feel deeply as well as to communicate those deep feelings. Okay? Being emotionally available also means being able to sit with difficult, upsetting, challenging emotions, both in yourself and in others, and not run away from them. For example, if your partner is angry or grieving or has any heavy emotions, it's sometimes not easy to sit with that. But being emotionally available means you have to.
Yep.
Okay? You have to be worried about what they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
It means to be able to sit with those difficult issues and emotions and not run away from them. It means being able to be with someone who is in pain, not trying to fix it. That's something we see often. Somebody comes to you with a problem, don't try to fix it. Just listen and be there for them and think about how they feel. But instead, just being a loving, brave, mindful presence with that person. Okay? And I think all of us, men particularly, but women as well, come to us with a problem, we want to fix it for you. Not helpful. You really need to be understood first. All right, the basic emotions are happy, sad, mad, and scared. I'll say it again. Happy, sad, mad, and scared. Other people have longer lists, but I think this 4 really covers it. Can you and did you share those emotions with your partner? Okay? When you were sad or angry or happy or scared. All right? Why are some people emotionally unavailable? The short answer is that typically people who struggle with being emotionally available are those who have traumatic or complicated histories.
Sure.
Emotional, physical, sexual abuse, neglect, or abandonment are often somewhere in their past. People who have trouble being emotionally available are essentially afraid. And that's important. They're not holding back. They're not being stingy. They're not being difficult. They're scared. Okay? It's an attempt at self-protection, an attempt at self-soothing and guarding oneself from harm. All right? But we all want connection, and so do they. The trick is you want to get them to feel safe enough to risk a little bit. All right? But it can be very difficult if you're with an avoidant person. Mm-hmm. Question 2. Did a prior relationship get in the way? Okay? Did you compare your significant other with previous partners at times, even romanticizing the other relationships? This is why I emphasize the importance of truly processing whatever happened in the past. Otherwise, the ghost of your ex will be ever present. Okay? Now, if you are divorced and in a situation where you have to deal with visits of children and so forth, your ex is going to be ever present. So if you want to be in another relationship and have it work, you really have to work through your feelings about your ex. Okay? People do it, and many people struggle with it. Another mistake we make is monkey branching. Now, I didn't know that was a verb, to monkey branch on a new relationship.
And that is all over YouTube, Margaret. Monkey branching.
Monkey branching, all right. Some folks desperately seek a new rebound partner within days or weeks after a breakup. Mm-hmm. All right. Experts have shown that approximately 90% of rebounds fail within the first 3 months. Now, that's what Craig and I think, but they didn't tell me who those experts were because I would have looked them up right away.
Maybe they were citing us.
They must have been. They must have been citing us. And then you hear people say, how could they do this to me? How could they be with somebody 10 days later? They swore they loved me. It's so hurtful.
And a lot of times with monkey branching, they were talking to somebody new when they ended it with you.
Oh, so they were monkeying around.
Yeah, you don't let go of one branch till you got the next one in your hand.
That's like your shoe thing.
Yeah, and a man never throws away
his only pair of shoes. And
yeah.
I guess you don't let go of all your branches till you have another one. All right.
That's why they call that monkey branching.
That's Proverbs by Craig. All right. Question 3. What about other past traumas? It has been proven that the events we lived during our early years have a very strong impact on our self-esteem, emotional intelligence, ability to connect with others, and attachment style. Mm-hmm. On many occasions, we attract and choose partners with whom we are able to reenact parts of our early family experiences. This is done in order to heal the events that marked us at a younger age. Remember, we repeat in an effort to resolve, all right? Hence, it is imperative to look at our childhood in order to detect what needs to be healed. Okay? Question 3. Question 4.
Okay.
What am I looking for in a partner and a relationship? And this is a big one, too. It's important to gain some clarity on the type of relationship and level of commitment that works for you before you get in too deep. And how often do we hear? One partner was ready to get serious very quickly, and the other one really was looking for a casual relationship, but no one knows that until it starts to get kind of hot and heavy at the 3rd or 4th month. Mm-hmm. Okay? So preferably before you get in too deep. You may be seeking a life partner, you may be wanting to get married, or you may want to have multiple unlabeled connections. And that's all fine. But you've got to be clear about that before somebody starts to really fall in love with you and see you as a long-term partner. Okay? And that happens all the time, wouldn't you say?
Yes, absolutely.
All the time. Yeah.
If you don't think about these things before you get into them, yeah. Next thing you know, you're into something and nothing's been defined, nothing's been talked about, and you're left with a broken heart.
Yep, and you're left with a broken heart. That's exactly right. And I think sometimes we make assumptions that we shouldn't make.
Yeah.
If everything's going well and you're enjoying the relationship, it doesn't mean the other person's ready to commit. All right? It may be that in time they will be. But, I frequently see people who are looking for some commitment after 3 or 4 months. Way too quickly, way too soon.
Take your time to get to know people.
Absolutely. So it's entirely possible that you're looking for different things. And there are many people who think a long-term casual relationship is just fine. I don't know at what point it becomes uncasual, but that you have to work on up front. All right? Question 5. Was my ex-partner truly my friend and teammate? Okay? In other words, did you have things in common other than your mutual attraction to each other? Did you have the same view of the world, enjoy the same activities? If you didn't have the same ones, could you learn to share each other's? Were there things that you could do together? All right? And that's an important dimension, because when the honeymoon phase starts to wear off, that's what you're left with. Can you have fun together?
Mm-hmm.
All right? And that's what I have to say about all that.
Okay.
Okay?
Good questions to think about and reflect on.
Yep.
It's so important that you really take a look at yourself and your relationship and evaluate things like this. It will help you process the breakup. It will help you heal from the breakup. It will help you move on or get into a better place to reattract somebody.
Exactly. And you don't want to leave somebody thinking they have found the one when you don't want to be the one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us know if you like this one. Leave the comments below. Of course, when you want to get our help personally, you can get it at askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Margaret, of course, is available for Skype coaching.
If you think I can be helpful to you, please sign up.
Just click on Margaret on the top of the website to do that. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And we will talk with you soon. To get my help personally, go to askcraig.net and click on Schedule Coaching and choose the option that works best for you. I do email coaching or Skype. To schedule a coaching with Margaret, click on Margaret on the top of the page and order a Skype with her. For the Knowledge Creative Healing course, click on the link at the top of the page and click Get Started Now.